Welcome to DevTech Minds. This is the fourth video on 30 Days of Pandas and we are solving Article Views 1. Let's read the problem statement. So this is the table we have. The table name is Views containing 4 different columns: the article ID, author ID, viewer ID and viewer date. There is no primary key in the table and each row in this table indicates there are some viewers viewed an article on some date. Let's read the question now. Write a solution to find out all the authors that viewed at least one of their own articles. So they have the author ID and they have the viewer ID. Now they're asking if the author ID is exactly similar or exactly same to the viewer's ID, which means that the same author has viewed their own work. That's what we have to return. We have to return the result table sorted by the ascending order. So we have to sort that as well. And the result should look like this. So we only need the output containing one column having the name as ID. So let's get it started. I'll start the same way. We have solved all of the questions. So article views df is what I'm going to create, and we have the views, so I'll gather that. And from views we have one particular condition. The condition is that views, I'll copy the author ID, has to be exactly equal to the views. Let me just copy this entirely. I'll just change the author ID to the viewer ID, and that is the viewer ID in here, and I'll copy it there. So you can see that we are getting all those datas or all the entire data points from the views table in which we have author ID exactly same as viewer ID. Let's move forward. Let's take another variable name. Right, now we only want one thing in the output, that is the author ID. So I'll define that. I'll just copy the author ID and paste it in here. So that's what we want. Now we want the output in ascending order as well, so we need to sort it, as well as we might get some duplicates as well, because maybe same author viewed his or hers work again and again in 2-3 days or 4-5 days, so we will get duplicates in the output and we don't want that. So in pandas we have drop duplicates, so I'll use drop duplicates, and that will drop the duplicate. Second thing I can do is I can sort it here. I can sort it exactly here as well after applying another dot method, or I can just add another row. Let me just copy this and I can sort it here as well. So I'll just use dot sort and then I'll use values. So sort values, you have to specify by which column you're sorting, and we only have one column, but still let's specify the name, that is the author ID. Alright, let's return the output, and that will be only the alright. Okay, one more thing is that we need the name as ID. So if I execute this right now, it will show me the output, but let's see if we face any error. Right, so we are getting the output, but just the author ID is there. We only want the ID, so we need to use the rename. So let's use dot rename, and that takes the columns, and then we can specify the author ID. This is what we have, and we are changing it to the ID. So this is what we have done in the previous video as well, so it's easy for you, I guess. And now we can execute it, and okay, now I received the error. Rename is good, columns, okay, I have not used the equals symbol in here. Right, now that's good, we got the output, and here you go, you can see you got the correct output. Now one more thing is that we can do all these things directly at one place. So if I just copy this sort here, control X and control V, and I can even rename it here as well. So control X, okay, and control V. So that will also do the work, so you don't have to use the output, all under different rows. You can do it at once as well. So if we execute it, let's wait. Right, so we got the correct output. So I hope you understand the solution. That's all in this video. I'll see you in the next one.